Hello everyone, this is Karsten. Welcome back to Avowed. So we're currently still in the Emerald Stair, but I wanted to finish off a couple of quests before moving on to Shatterscarp. So I am going to double back to take care of the Hermit in charge of the Zaryps that he's managed to take control over. I am also still looking for the Idol of Violent Rebellion. Now, I'm fairly sure that it's going to be at the Ranger headquarters, because outside of the main tower in Fior Mestiverno, this is, as far as I can tell, the highest point in the region. And the clue does say, you know, what does it say specifically? Something about from on high surveys the land, right? Yeah. I already checked the tower in Fior and I didn't find anything. And I was actually just going to climb all the way to the top when I realized, oh, there's actually like a whole section of the tower that I didn't explore when I was here. I went up some other side of the building and never actually found this place. And there's a whole barred door here and everything. I'm not quite sure what that entails. But I would like to find out. I can hear a treasure. I can hear a chest. So... And I swear I can hear a chest through here too. Yeah, I do. So I'm very curious about how to get to the chest. How to achieve it. I guess I'm going around the right way then. Is this it? And then I drop back down or something? Well, that's different. Thanks, I guess. It's a lot more parkour than I thought there would be in this area, actually. Okay. This has not resolved the missing chest problem. But here we are. Oh, wait. This might be it. It's not it. I'm just lost. Okay. Oh, this is smashable. There you go. Alright. We're making things happen. It's taking some time, but we're getting there. I'm also a little bit over encumbered, which is fine. I just have to throw away a couple of these things, and then we are all set again. Okay, so we'll unlatch this door, and I want to unlatch another one too, because I'm very curious to know where that other barred door is. Hello. Sentry Journal. Week 1. I've managed to find a corner the others don't care for. I begged the outgoing sentry officer not to leave me alone with Jasot and his idiot friends, but he just laughed and told me to play nice with the other children. Week 2. Today, Jasot tried to trigger the trap by the stairs as a joke, while I was trying to get by. I still can't feel my ankles. The captain should have never sent the extra rum. Week 3. I'm finally getting out of here. Jasot and the others haven't been sober in 3 days. Captain Bella's pulling us off guard duty, something about food rations. The crop must be bad for Vidaro to go that far, but I'd rather starve than hear Jasot sing another rendition of something down deep. Okay. And then another barred door. Okay, so this is basically just his hidey hole, so that he wouldn't get nagged by the annoying soldiers. Got it. So in that case, I don't think I'm missing anything else. I think that was just the one chest I heard. But we didn't actually go any higher. So once I get over here, we'll just climb this up to the top. I don't even remember where I was last time when I saw all the soldiers and stuff. But no, we definitely didn't come up here. Ah! Hello. Yellow chest. Thank you very much. And there's the idol.
Like a piece of the thing you were fiddling with at camp.
Yeah, thank you. If only I had paid more attention, I would have seen this the first time I came here. But that's okay. The point is, we got it now. So in that case, I guess we can just jump over to a camp. Slap that idol piece down, compare the two totems, and then basically move right on. Actually, never mind. I still forgot about the Zaryp. But we can still slap it down. Where is it? Also, people want to talk to me, so that's the thing.
I knew the steel garrots were up to no good.
Well, the point is we stopped them.
Anything nice in a hidden war camp, do they?
This isn't over, you know. Emerald Stair was just the beginning.
That's okay. We'll figure it out.
Need more of those for sure.
Yeah, I have faith. We'll deal with Ludwin soon enough. Oh, right, I forgot. You get memories out of this. Venture deeper.
What have you found?
They call themselves the Akita. They worship this strange child.
Boudica will be displeased to hear it.
Boudica is never pleased.
That seems to be accurate, actually, from what I've heard. Listen for more of Barath's voice.
I presume Boudica will entreat me to cull these followers.
The simplest solution.
I will not. The wheel turns. I merely guide.
You fear you cannot.
Listen for more about the wheel.
What Helia says is true. I reached into their pool of souls. I could not reap them. I must know why.
I agree. Though I will say this. The Queen may have her motives. Sometimes standing idly by is greater subterfuge than action.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I hope this does not force all our hands.
Okay, interesting.
I could roast a Balrog on the energy coming off this thing.
Ooh, that's an interesting bonus. Vengeful Victim. Sorry, no, that's not the one. Kill the Master. Increases your damage against skull enemies. When I'm going into a new region, having this would probably be really helpful, huh? And I can taunt, or not taunt, I can assassinate people a lot easier. Vengeful Victim. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 10 seconds deal 20% of the original damage you receive. Stacks with Retribution. This sounds really good, but the whole draw of me choosing the Oathbinder one over the other one is the Intellect and Resolve. Oh, and also having the ability cooldown seems very good as well.
Community for my people. We've been through a lot.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
I'm sure they're willing to contribute.
But we know the meaning of a good day's work.
Alright, since I'm going to a new region, I'm going to activate this and see how this goes. Yeah. Let's talk, Marius.
Envoy? It's
Marius?
clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn.
I mean, it's better than sending them back to Paradise, where it's ruled by the Steel Garrote. And also Adir, who hate Animancers. What makes you say that?
Thirdborn is a rough town. They literally do their business inside the skeleton of a Leviathan.
That actually sounds really
If you
cool. I
thought
want to see it now.
Paradise's docks were rough. Just
I
wait.
didn't.
Plus, they have a nogfish curry that will peel your tongue.
Okay, I failed to see how that's related.
Subject?
That was it?
Fine.
Okay, now you're telling me more about
Sure,
yourself.
I
That's good.
suppose. Right. Solace isn't an easy place to live. The food is stale and meager. The water tastes like steel and old meat.
Okay, that
No
sounds
one knows
unpleasant.
everyone else. No privacy, no silence, no time to yourself.
So you left Solace for privacy.
I'm a wilderness expert. I can
True.
get privacy whenever I want it. Solace is a walled keep in the harshest region of the lands. Isolated is an understatement. Honestly, all of that was fine. But there was a peculiar kind of silence I didn't love.
And what's that? No one told you they loved you? I noticed you never mentioned your parents. True.
I have only the faintest memories of my parents, which was fine. I had friends and mentors and trainers and elders. When I asked about my real parents, though, they just told me I was safe now, and that the Wardens were my family.
Well, that's
I never knew
ominous.
if my parents were alive or dead. I like to assume that they had died fighting some giant monster in the Tusks, but no one would say. When I asked for more, They changed the subject. Like, I wasn't worthy of a backstory.
Everyone is worthy of knowing where they came from.
I mean, I know the important part. I'm from Solace, for whatever that's worth. My oldest memories are of Solace. My oldest friend is from there.
Okay. But you're missing out on family.
Maybe, maybe not. I've learned to stop worrying about it.
Yeah, but we are in an RPG, therefore your character arc is going to involve us helping you deal with your unresolved trauma. So at some point, your parents are definitely going to have a part to play in this story. Alright, thank you.
Pleasant
And...
dreams.
Oh, you still have more to say.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior was attacked when we weren't looking.
That's very
It's a
true.
miracle it's still there.
Not a miracle. We saved Fior.
Right. I guess we did. Wish we could have done more. At least that's one more
We've done
time
all
the
we
steel
can.
road failed to burn to the ground. That's something. Right. Changing the subject.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Really not one.
Fast.
Really not one to use many words, are you?
We should talk.
Yeah, that's why
What
I'm here.
happened to Fior Messiverno could have been worse. A lot worse.
I believe it.
But that doesn't mean the living lands is safe. If anything, it's more dangerous by far.
At least your people are aware of the threat.
We never forgot. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge.
The whims of gods don't excuse the things mortals do to each other, true?
Don't worry. I plan to hold the mortals accountable. As many of them as it takes. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in
Who said
reach.
you're failed?
Even
Excuse
with all
me?
the tools at my disposal. I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself?
I mean, you at least didn't turn into a plant. That helps. That example is your legacy. You can take pride in it. They would have wanted you to put your needs ahead of theirs. True. Who says you have to? Yeah, too.
Don't take this the wrong way. But you weren't raised by Animancers.
True. Also true.
Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else.
There's nothing else for now. Wait, do you think the people of Fior are going to be alright?
Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement.
I think it'll work out.
They get
Better than the
a roof over their
alternative.
heads. The city gets Animancers, and everyone gets along.
In
For
theory.
once.
I mean, it is still a new group of people joining the city. Is that uncommon?
The free settlements have enough cultural and ideological differences that we don't always see eye to eye.
That makes sense.
But when it comes to survival, there is no disagreement. We're in this together.
Yeah, alive is better than dead.
I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot.
Okay, good to know. Your people deserve better. I hope they get a break.
We all deserve better. But fate decided otherwise. Well, onward to better things. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Got it. Thank you.
Until next time.
Yes, you too. Anything else? No? Are we clear? We are now clear. Wonderful. So, back to the Zarip camp. Time to dive into that cave and basically tell them, just so you know, we have decided not to side with you. Which I'm sure he'll be very happy to hear. So just back in through here. Hello, hello. How have you been since the last time we were here? I don't know, but we're about to have a bit of a problem, I think. Oh, there's a war chief in here. Hello.
Welcome back. Have you called off the Rangers?
I decided I'm not going to do that.
I thought you'd be much less short-sighted. I guess I read you wrong.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Stop me.
Is there a peaceful way or... Nope. There's definitely not a peaceful way. Okay, well, shield up. Who had the AO... Who had the magic? You have magic. Got it. Okay, well... You don't seem to do that much damage. I say that, but the other people do damage. Oh, but the buffs are so good. Look how quickly I attack right now. Holy crap. Giada, the queen, the MVP. Okay, heal us up. Okay, something is hitting me. Hi. How about you back off? I was gonna shield up. I'm gonna do this. I'll even use this staff. Hello. Nice. Holy crap, that did so much damage. Are you still hitting me? Goodbye. Taunt that as well. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Yeah, I feel like we're doing pretty good, actually. Now you're dead. And now I can smack you, hopefully get the free damage in, and you're clear. Basically. Good night. Thank you. Report to the farmers. Will do. Ooh. Wolf boots. Let's take a look at those. Wolf boots. +2 constitution, 10% dodge distance. Okay. 2 dex and 20% dodge distance. The constitution could be good as well. Dex is better for just damage in general. I think I'll actually take the constitution just because it falls under skill checks. I love me some skill checks. 15% attack damage. That seems so good in general. There's no way I can ever put that away. I also just realized that I switched to third person kind of by accident. Wait, I could have been third person the whole time? You're joking. I played the entire game thinking it was going to be entirely first person. And this was an actual option the whole time? What? I mean, it looks kind of ridiculous, actually. But in combat, this could be really good. Because now I have more of a field of view. Also, you can just rotate your block. I didn't know that you could do that. Okay, fascinating. Would have been nice to have known, you know, like 20 hours ago, but, you know. It's fine. Okay, any treasures in here? I probably looted all the treasures in here. Oh, wait. The people out... sorry, the Zarep outside are probably not going to be thrilled with me either once I exit, are they? No, definitely not. Okay. Let's eat a little bit. Prep, and then we can walk out the doors. Travel outside, please. Now, I don't think there are going to be, like, any crazy difficult enemies out here, but... Oh, yeah, we're... Oh! Sorry, he was a lot closer than I was expecting. Okay, taunt that. Wonderful. Nice. Anyone else? What the heck was that jump? This is fine. Ow. That's fine. Is that it? I think that's it. Okay, that was not hard at all. Actually. Did I know about this lower area? Have I opened that chest before? I think I have. It looks open. Okay. Just loot and then go, I think. There's nothing else waiting for me here. Although, actually, that's not true. There are enemies down there. Ooh, I can use this opportunity to use... Ow.
Right behind.
To use electricity. What the... Okay. This is fine. Okay, super dead. Nice. No, less nice. Okay. Ooh, that was beautiful. Love that. I did like a double crit. It was so good. Okay, it just occurs to me there's a lot more enemies than I was expecting. Okay. Can I hit the ground with this? Is that working? I think it's working. Well, that's always good. Ow. This is fine. Ow, I'm hurting myself with the electricity. Probably unwise of me to step into a spot that I electrocuted. Where? Oh. This is fine. He's getting staggered by my regular hits, so it's not even a threat. Actually, Giada is super helpful. Just saying. As far as I've seen so far, she's been very effective. Alright, I think that's it. Nope, not quite. There's one more. Oh, hi. Didn't see you up there. Could you take a few hits, please? Ow, what the heck? Okay, I can't actually hit that one. Is he bugged? Is he not supposed to be up there? I'm about to die. So let's have Giada heal us, and now we can get back into it. Look at all the crits and the damage we're getting in there. It's so good. Alright, just go to sleep, folks. Go to bed. Okay, free damage. Thank you. Did that one from who was up top come down here? I think they did. That's good. Good night. Nice. Thanks, Giada. And we're clear. Very good. Very good.
I was worried for a second.
Were you? It wasn't that bad. I mean, a lot more of them than I was kind of expecting, but it worked out. We didn't even die. What's going on over there? Just some electricity? Is this like a bug, or is that supposed to be happening? Probably a bug. We've definitely seen that happen with Kai before as well, so it's fine. Okay. Grab all this. Don't think there's anything in here. Return to the farmers. I can definitely do that. And then once I return, we'll be able to head off. I was about to turn in the quest to these folks, but then I realized there are some enemies down here that we just haven't seen. I didn't realize the Dream Thrall were here. That's a bit concerning. Whoa, hey, but hey now, don't want that. So this is Dream Thrall infected. Did we know that was a thing? Where am I right now? Just a section that I hadn't explored yet? Or is this where that lady lived? I don't think this is where that lady lived, because she's down here. Okay, so this is just an area we just didn't explore. Interesting. Alright. I didn't realize the Dream Thrall were right here. Holy crap. Okay, none of that. Go to bed. Go to bed. No. I don't want what you're selling. Bye. Interesting.
You ever get the feeling something doesn't want us here?
Yeah, frequently, actually. Wait, so the whole time this place was just dream scourged? Really? Okay. Fascinating. No information, no notes, nothing? Really? Okay. Alright, that's just a thing then. That just happened, I guess. Huh. Sure. Let's just go and turn in this quest then. Are they spawning in randomly? I don't think so. I don't think things respawn in this game, so they must have been there the whole time and just never noticed. Alright, hello.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups?
I did indeed. They won't bother you anymore.
Thank you, friend.
Ooh.
I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for your help.
You're
I'll
welcome.
let the Rangers know that the Zarups are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
Sounds like a plan.
Just come up with another small fortune out of thin air.
Would you want me to fund you?
Quiet, you.
There's not much I can do for you outside of this. Now you gave me... What did you give me? Ring of Pain application. Ooh. I like that a lot. But Dex in general gives me more crit. Yeah, because right now it's like 22% attack speed. Oh, no, it's just attack speed that I get. Perception is the critical. Oh, then yeah. Well, okay. I mean... Yeah, I'm getting rid of this. Parkour speed, I don't care. Give me my lovely, lovely 15% crit damage, please. Fantastic, I'll take it. Okay. There are more enemies, actually, up ahead on the right. More Dream Thralls? Are they just They must just be spawning in, yeah. What the heck? Is that a dream throw? Ooh, okay. These guys definitely weren't here before. What is that? What am I hitting? Okay, there was just a bug. Not a bug, sorry. Ow, ow, stop. There was just a plant on the ground. I am getting screwed and surrounded. And I'm just letting it happen. Okay. How about you heal us, Giada? Yeah. Though to be fair, it's in the name, right? It's a spawn, not a spawner. A swarmer. No. I don't wish to be lightning struck. Sorry, not lightning struck. I don't want to be webbed. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, just bump it. Okay. We made it through eventually.
That's one for us.
Yes, it is. Surprised I couldn't loot the spider. But that's that. Any more enemies just out in the field? Kinda doubt it. Okay. Now we are done pretty much everything in the region, as far as I know. We're ready to go to Shatterscarp. Alright. Is this my... Uh-oh. Did you kill the rangers here?
What happened here?
Yes, the Adirians killed the rangers who were here. Great. I dare you to attack me.
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adirian to another.
I thought the Steel Garrote would be off licking their wounds. Captain Aelfir, what are you doing here?
I go where the Inquisitor commands. Just as you go where the Emperor commands. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
I'm okay with that. Neither am I.
In that case, maybe it's not too late to make amends.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask.
Okay, what do you want?
Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
How so?
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve.
Yeah, that is a little bit on the
Our
violent
soldiers were
side.
poised to attack Fior Messiverno. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
That's incorrect. I still would have interfered.
Maybe I can convince you otherwise. You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messiverno is a settlement in decline. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
I mean, you're not entirely wrong,
Which you have no right to condemn.
but she's right there too. Who are you to execute everyone here?
With the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Then I hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
We should be supporting Fior Messiverno, not delivering their death sentence. I didn't come all this way to watch a settlement burn. That isn't your judgment to make, true.
Do you care about the stability of the island? Then judge it harshly. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands.
And what are they?
If God cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him.
And this is good
You see,
why.
The Steel Garrote answer to the burned queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
Okay, do that then. Yeah, you're insane. The Emperor will hear of what you've done.
And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine.
Uh-huh.
You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses.
You also just murdered the guards who were out here, by the way.
Up to you. But don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
I'm getting in your way right now. Yeah, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are making a grave error.
Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge.
fight me
Before I
here.
let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
Also, we're in
Of
front of the
course, I should have
Shatterscarp
been.
gate. Obviously, I'm
Impossible
going to
with these
Shatterscarp.
meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
What do
I
you
took
mean
the
you didn't?
liberty
Look
of
at them.
removing them. It's a shame, really.
Giada,
Noble
perception
folks
0.
lost.
Steel Garrod have gone too far again.
That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far.
Ludwig isn't even here, okay?
When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity.
I'm not giving that to
Compliments of the
anyone.
Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
I won't hold my breath. I could just attack her here, but that might be overkill. Well, tell her I've got my eye on her.
No need. She has both of hers on you. Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
Yeah, at some point we're going to be fighting.
Happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Trust me, we will. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
You do seem a little bit on the impulsive side at the moment, Giada.
Someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
Yeah, you need to chill out just a little bit, I understand, but... Can I not attack them again now? Nope.
The Burn Queen smiles on you.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that they killed all the soldiers here. I probably should have done something about that, but... Well... Time to go, I suppose. Very unfortunate. Alright, a new map. What are we gonna find here in Shatterscarp? Oh.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
Well, Ludwig believes that Fior Messiverno is a danger to the living lands.
Who cares what she believes? What right have the dead to judge the
That's also true, she is undead.
We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
Probably, yeah. What can you tell me about Thirdborn, Kai?
Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back changed.
Like, what, the Dream Scourge?
That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
But yeah, Shatterscarp Thirdborn does sound like a very interesting place. What they told me about the Leviathan bones, it just sounds really interesting. I want to see that come into fruition, you know? I want to see the design of the place, because that sounds really interesting. With any luck, we'll find a way to the garden. What do you know about Thirdborn, Marius?
Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor.
True enough.
Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge.
Arcane Scholar. A garden implies cultivation, patience, intention.
Indeed. And deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Well, you are also
Or
a
maybe
little
that cloud
biased.
poking around your soul could give us directions.
True.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise.
Okay.
Couldn't hurt to try.
Sure, why not?
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel.
Does she even know who you are?
Could you please tell us more about the garden?
Estelle.
Oh.
Estelle.
So you do care.
Why does this name sing to us?
I don't know, you tell me.
A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Oh, your prison's still getting in the way?
Did you get anything?
Not much, just that they're definitely trapped in the garden. Actually, yeah. Safadal said the real garden is the friends we make along the way. Okay. For a moment, it seemed like Safadal recognized you.
What? No.
Well, maybe not you specifically, but your family name.
Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Does anyone else want to ask them a question?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Like a Ouija board?
If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Alright.
Just me then.
Just you.
Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist.
Yep.
Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where
Yep.
the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Yep.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three. Let me glaze them a little bit.
Stop.
Yeah.
Aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama.
Sure, do what you need to do.
There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
Sure, we'll go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Yep,
Get
more
some
references
rest.
to your home and
Sleep
your
is
family.
good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fior Messiverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
The Steel Garrote won't be pleased with us. I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands, yeah.
No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions.
Well, the Steel
clear.
Garrote are still different from the
Just to be
Empire, though.
safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
True enough. Although I also get the feeling Sapadal would wake me up if something happened. Find Tama's bridge in Shatterscarp. Sure, we can do that. Yes, rest for the night and leave. This is the party I want. Marius is going to stay gone forever. Sorry. Until you have a relevant story quest, and then I will have to take him along. But for now, not necessary. Okay, first immediate thought. How big is this map? Seems quite large, but as we discovered with the previous map of Emerald Stair, a lot of these regions are actually going to be non-traversable, presumably, right? Like, obviously the mountain range here is not going to be traversable, but then, like, for example, last time there were, like, bridges that I thought we would be able to get to, like, a whole section of an island, and that was not traversable either, so looks can be deceiving.
You smell death here.
Good to know, thanks.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me?
What happened in Eagle's Reach?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
Alright, moving on.
Nothing more shameful than a soldier who lost their grip.
That is incredibly rude. PTSD is real.
Fucking bastards.
Okay. Captain Wimgar.
Too many. Not even counting those we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
This place is beautiful, by the way. I didn't really look at it until just now. That, I hope, is traversable. Whatever that is, out in the distance, it looks like another observatory. Okay, well, you go ahead and argue with each other. I want to run around and see what's going on. Okay, fine. Not enough people. I'm not standing around. I'm running around, sir. Learn the difference. Please and thank you. Okay, this place keeps going up. That's definitely a thing I can get to, right? No? Really? Disappointed! Let me try again anyway. No, okay. Fine. That's okay. What's up here? I hear loot. Hello. Don't mind me just taking all your stuff because I just arrived. There's so much stuff just lying around. Give me that too. Thank you. Even the regular chests seem to have like decent stuff now.
Gods, the stench.
Of what?
What have we gotten ourselves into?
I'm not sure. Oh, hey. Am I playing Skyrim? Okay. They captured a Dream Scourge, which is great. Get me over there. Thank you. I know I could have just gone around the other way, but I am impatient.
Yeah, at least the shack stopped smouldering. Or any of our people settle here by their own will. I don't know.
That's interesting.
Well, we warned them not to set in the Godstand Desert. Sure, Captain says a broken landman killed them. But it was just an accident.
Are those more bones?
They hadn't been.
Those are... That's definitely, like, bones. But then I was like, is that a skull? I don't think that's a skull. Okay, I see another camp further in the distance. That's definitely Thirdborn. I don't know what's going on down there. More structures up ahead. Interesting locale.
We've seen some awful things from here, Envoy.
I believe it. Okay, let's go down and actually join in out in this conversation. Hello there.
Another adherent, Kutabao.
What?
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's.
Nice armor, by the
It
way.
must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Okay, perception. The corpses are still fresh. The fight must have been recent.
It was a bloodbath. Dream thralls ambushed us an hour ago.
An hour ago,
We're
okay.
Still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Okay, it's not their fault that they were dream thralls. Thorough autopsies are needed to confirm such a claim.
Look around you, Envoy. Our Kith don't wear your fancy armor.
I mean, it looks like you've got some of your own gear.
The Dream Scourge has been ravaging our camp.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
Fair enough. If you warned them and they didn't listen, that's kind of on them.
More reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise, where it's...
I've got quite a few things to worry about, actually. I don't go where I'm safe, Captain. I go where I'm needed.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
I'm looking for Yatsley. I told her I'd meet her in Thirdborn. I'm not delivering the message.
I'm sorry, Envoy. I don't recognize the name.
Of course, that strange...
Okay, so you know her. Okay, that's good.
She came through not too long ago. Should be in town by now. Before you go, Envoy.
Yeah?
Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, alright?
Will do. Thank you. I'll keep that in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
Thank you. You too, I guess?
Fighting over territory, they're fighting over who has suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
True enough. Who's the quest giver here? It's you, isn't it, Mr. Stationary Guy? Okay, can I actually talk to you folks?
I've nothing to say to you.
Alright, fine.
You need something.
Nope, not willing to talk. And you?
Another soul lost.
Nope.
What a waste.
Yes, indeed. Dead folks, dead folks. Dream
We'll be counting the
Scourge.
dream thralls for a while yet. Must be at least 30 or more we killed.
Yeah, where did they even come from? Just through the ruins, or they climbed up? Oh, that seems Dream Thrally down there, actually. Those all seem Dream Thrally. Okay, so they're quite numerous in this region. You weren't kidding.
Things have been on edge ever since the mines got shut down.
Talk to me.
Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy.
Okay,
Sorry
great.
For the mess, but it
Thank you
can't
for the
be
warm
helped.
welcome.
Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
That does not sound pleasant.
Spared this plague. Neither the land nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. These dream scourge people don't eat their kill.
Oh, do they not? Might. 5 out of 2. They're spiders. All you have to do is step on them. I mean, I assume they're giant spiders. Okay, where are these mines?
Follow the path down.
I guess I'll
You'll
deal
see
with
the
them.
elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
Okay,
I used
parkour.
to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your step.
You
If
too.
you hit
You're
the
coming with me.
Leviathan skull when you're up there, you've gone too far. You'll know it when you see it.
The Leviathan skull? Sure. I assume the Leviathans are going to be like the really big skeletons we've been seeing in the distance, right? I don't know how big the Leviathan skull will be, though. But it sounds kind of intimidating. Why do we have soldiers in the mines? To protect the miners? Is that a question?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see.
Not a
Make
terrible
friends.
idea.
But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
Okay, I might stop by the mines, take a look for myself.
If it please you.
It will.
Sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Yep. And who better to give it than me?
Beneficial to an ecosystem. But there's nothing normal about this.
Correct. Okay. Am I still requested to find out what happened here, or what? Okay, I did already find out what happened. Never mind. That's already done. Just by asking the question, I guess. More quest givers. Okay. What do you need help with? You sound desperate. Talk to me.
Darren, please. We need help.
Our parents, they...
Okay, where are
We
they?
were out finding food.
Oh, they're
But
dream
when we
scourged.
came
They're
back,
dead. Sorry, folks.
They changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
Flamethrower. Flamethrower seems pretty good. There's no hope for them. They must die. You both should find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe here.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them.
I mean, yes, we are.
It'll be okay, Tamamo. They're in our home by the cliff face.
Alright.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Nothing we can do about it. They're already dead.
Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Alright. Noted.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Is that the shack? In front of me? That looks like a shack in front of me. Clear out the homestead. Well, there's a few things I need to clear out around here, actually. That's probably the mine. There's a camp. That's fine. I'm not worried. Hiya! Okay. Doing decent damage, so I'm not too worried. Arcabuster. That's bad. Ow. Nope. Go to bed. Okay. I give you eternal rest. Okay, definitely take out the Arcabusters. I do not wish to get shot while I'm doing all this fun stuff. Okay, heal us, Gianna. You might as well. And I will smack you. You are dead. We're clear.
They weren't ready for this.
That's done. Who's hungry?
I don't really think we should be talking about food right now with spores and stuff all over the place, but hey. What do I know? Oh, hi. Couldn't see you in the brush there. My bad. Definitely a plant here as well. Another enemy. Yeah, there's a lot of Dream Scourge. You weren't kidding. Hello. Thank you. Don't mind me, just coming back up.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
Has it been that long? Good to know. Why is there a random campfire here? Is this the camp that we'll be using, or what? Okay, well there's the mining entrance.
How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the Dream Thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company, were we?
Okay, so it doesn't work. I have to climb up and around. Understood.
Just don't want to get killed.
Can we talk to you?
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
I'll do that once I get up there. This seems traversable, mostly. Maybe not. Okay, maybe not. Uh-oh, fall damage. Well, I'm sure I'll be able to parkour this stuff up and around. Right? Seems like it's at a decent angle. No harm in trying, I suppose. Let me up. Okay, maybe not. Oh, wait. Nope, they don't want me up there this way. Ow. I'm gonna keep trying it. Because if I just dash over, in theory... No, it doesn't let me climb, so ow. So it's definitely not the intended path. Got it, fine. I'll just go around then. I do want to prioritize the mine since I'm already here. Yes, I know the house is just up ahead as well. But I can always just return by fast traveling, I think. What kind of water is this? What is that? Okay, more Zarip and weird desert beetle types. Got it. Okay, I see that body. Okay, don't mind me, desert beetle. I'll know how tough you're gonna be, actually. No clue. Heal up. Okay, taunt them all. Taunt them all. Please, thank you. Oh, hi. Didn't realize you were gonna be up my butt like this. Okay. I can sense things coming at me. Okay, maybe taunting that one was not the best plan. Okay, this is fine. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Shield up. I might actually need to go back to camp, actually. Nope. Can I get the free damage in, please? It just occurred to me that they have a healer. Which is a little annoying. Ow. Alright, you're starting to irritate me. Okay, not good. Not good. The only good thing here is that healers cannot heal themselves. As far as I can tell. Which is nice. At least there's that utility. Ow. Can you not? Okay. Didn't actually get any damage in. They really let you heal basically to full, huh? Stuff is crazy. Where is that healer? I guess it doesn't matter. I can brute force this. I can most definitely brute force this. But actually taking out the healer would be great. Dead. Are you down here? Nope, that's a beetle. There it is. Holy crap, that was far. You just keep spawning beetles, don't you? Alright, that's fine. Are we clear now? More or less. Wonderful. And then you are now done. Or practically done. Wonderful. What else is still smacking me? I didn't even see you. Goodbye.
Nicely done.
Well then. The good news here is... my gear is upgraded enough that I'm not immediately dying to absolutely everything in the area, which is good. I don't know how much of that is just sufficient prep and how much of it is decent leveling, but I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Okay. Am I going to be swimming down here? Kind of feels like I'm going to be swimming down here. Hello? There's apparently a body. I'm not seeing said body, though. Oh, there. Okay, that was well hidden. There's also a body up top. Yeah, we definitely knew about a body being up there because I saw. There's like a Kai type guy up here. I don't remember what their race is called, okay? You're just gonna have to live with it. You! Random corpse. Okay, he wasn't really a Kai type, he was just some guy wearing blue. Is that racist? Okay, well. I'll take all of that, thank you very much, and that was it. Okay, I thought there would be more than that here. I was mistaken, clearly. So I'm gonna have to go all the way around before I get back to the Sulphur Mines base camp, huh? Okay. Interesting. What is this? Are these actually occupied by humans, or what? Or not humans, but you know, sentient people, or what? By Kith? Doesn't seem like it. I'm going in. Hylax's note. If you find this, know that I continue to look for a safe place for us. Only death will keep me from my task, for I, Hylax, have made a promise to you good people. You were scourged. Okay, that was kind of dangerous. I think I actually did take damage.
Some of them are still wearing third-born homespun or Adiran armor.
Yes, very true.
How long must the living land suffer?
That's a good question. I have no answer for you. Hi. It's a swarmer, but no swarm. So I just feel like I'm bullying them right now. Ow. Okay, dead.
Soldiers, fisherfolk, all turn to monsters.
True enough.
I wish I could help them.
Not much we can do.
Scourge won't allow it.
Okay, that's a whole lot of dead bodies around here. Dream Thralls screaming. I don't see them. Oh, they're down there, huh?
It's locked. I thought that was obvious.
Okay, obviously the the Dream Thralls are locked in the well. Okay, interesting. A lot of dead bodies around here that I'm curious about. Barred door, fine. I'll find a way in. Don't you worry about that. Definitely a way in from up top. Okay. I can definitely parkour my way in. Hi. Exceptional bow. Various stuff. Okay, it's fine. I can dash across by climbing this, I think. Assuming the game lets me climb this. Okay, thank you. Get me over there! That ability is so good. Such high utility. Alright. I probably should drop by for a, to a campsite soon, shouldn't I? Flame-Eaten Diary. Most pages are too scorched to read. A final entry, however, is still legible. In my haste to clear away the arachnids which inhabited our study, so as to make room for our changed fellows, I accidentally left the well key in the laboratory. A foolish slip of the mind, an absence. I pray that this is no symptom of the plague in me.
That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
But why? Is this like a story-related place? Probably. I'm like, why is this key relevant? Also, what laboratory are you talking about? We wouldn't know yet, would we? Well, I'm definitely climbing this. What are we gonna find here? Who knows? But it's a way to climb up. Oh, this would have been the way to jump over it, wouldn't it have been? Yeah, I guess we could have done that. Alright, fine, fair. Yeah, I could have just jumped down from here. That's okay. Hello there. Random crap. Okay. Let's keep jumping. Definitely traversable. What building is that? That's a building that we haven't visited before. Okay. More Zara. What the heck are those? I don't know. We've never seen those before. Any treasure up here? I'm gonna have to find another totem up here, right? Presumably. That's a definite eventuality, right? So. Skade Cliff. Gimme. Nice, thank you. I could probably level up my weapon now. Ow. I could probably, upgrade my gear even further now that I'm picking up all this new stuff, huh? What is this? It's barred. Okay, I guess I shouldn't be surprised about it being barred. That's probably the lab then, right? Or a way into, like, the mining area? Or maybe that's the lab. Research supplies. Spider research needs. Hammers and chisels for crystal extraction, poison antidotes, bandages. So many bandages. Additional entries have been scrawled in more urgent handwriting. Dream Scourge research needs chains, manacles, cages, pruning shears for mushroom extraction, aromatic herbs, vomit bucket. I don't think extracting the mushrooms would be healthy for us. Extracting the mushroom seems very, very problematic. Research house key. Okay, well, I can just run around looking for that. I don't exactly want to waste 3 lockpicks on it. Okay, thank you. Thank you for all this. What am I missing? Not sure. There's an ancient lake bed up ahead. With bones. In the water. Always good. Lots to see. Just gonna run around real quick. And then what's all the way down here? Another way out? I don't think I should explore too far right now. It's very easy to get overwhelmed once you're in a new map. And I don't exactly want to have that happen just yet. Alright. What do you have here? Research best practices. Please dust off your boots on the way inside. Subjects are in a delicate state and we cannot risk contamination by outside particulates. Do not feed the subjects by hand. They bite. Use tongs, a stick, or a shovel from a safe distance. Ha! Should you be afflicted with a dream scourge, let your peers know so you can join the other subjects. Do not worry about the subjects. They are dead in every way that matters. True enough. Another research house key required. Okay. I mean, I could just lockpick my way in. It wouldn't be the end of the world. There are some stacked barrels, though, so that's kind of tempting. And I definitely can't just smash these, right? No. Okay, can I climb up onto the roof? There a way in from the rooftop? No? Okay. What am I missing? I'm definitely missing something. Oh, hello. There's a cave. Do I have anyone with ice powers? No. Wait, what if I use this ability? And walk up to it? Oh, nice. Okay. That works. I would like to find the hidden key, please. If I can find a researcher, or their corpse, or something, anything, I'll take it. Where the heck am I? I have no idea. Oh, hi! Research house key, there you go. Ash-tinged note. A crisp note written in clear hand. It's white parchment speckled dark with ash. It reads, leave the lab keys on this nail by the door. Always keep it locked. The desert vermin must not be allowed inside. What the heck are those? I probably should not be walking into a fight with no HP, huh? I'll eat these. Actually, Giada. Thank you. Okay, get in there. Small ash blight. They seem AoE happy. Okay. Maybe I should shield up in that case. Get out there. Fire hot. Fire very hot. Okay, this is fine. I am burning. And I don't really know if there's a way for me to not be burning. But it's okay. I can get down once. Yeah, even if I get down, it's not the end of the world because I can actually revive. So at least there's that. Okay. Oh right, I forgot. You guys break up into smaller chunks. These blights are interesting. Okay, nice. Shield up. At least I'm doing real damage. So there's that. Okay, nice. What else do we have? Not much. I'll just swing. Oh, there's a mob. Kill the mob. Nice. Heal us, please. Thank you. Appreciate it, Giada. There you go. There's nothing quite as annoying as getting stopped by a random small object on the ground. That's alright, you'll live. You can't die. Okay, well, we found the key. Was the key already open, though? Oh, sorry, was the door already open, though? I swear it was when I came around. Which is weird, considering. It definitely wasn't open when I was here the first time around. Alright. Lots of gold stuff.
I don't want anyone complaining about my tent being a mess ever again.
Oh, spiders. Okay. Dead spider legs and stuff? And a head. Okay. Well, let's start by grabbing... Ooh, that's unique, too. There's a lot of unique stuff around here. What the heck? I don't use a shield anymore, but... still worth looking at. Webs no longer slow you. Successful parry can slow people, basically. Okay. There's a lot of golden stuff in here. What the hell? I'll take that. Thank you. The well key. Lovely. Burned document. Only fragments of sentences remain on this burned document. Crystal eater spiders of the living lands. But upon what mineral? Perhaps the unique properties of... You think these things eat Adra? These crystal eaters? I mean, Adras are basically crystals, right? I do not know. Let me in. Thank you. The Direwood. Just gonna scroll down. If you want to read it, please feel free to do so. Alright. Direwood Part 2. Same deal. Something about people signing a treaty with Glenfathans. Whatever Glenfathans are, I wouldn't know. Okay. Now let's check out the well. It's most definitely going to pop out a bunch of dream thralls, right? 100,000% gonna happen?
Right.
Oh.
Who's going first?
I guess I'm going first. Probably should have stopped at a camp first, actually, now that I think about it. That which remains. Enter the grotto. Alright. I wasn't actually given a quest to do this, I just chose to do it because I'm nosy. But here we are. Yes, yes. Something that we're gonna have to live with, unfortunately. Okay. How worried should I be? Probably very. Crystal Eater Spiderlings, okay. That's fine, spiders are okay. Maybe I should have this up so I can just smack all these bugs. And earn my essence back. Okay. Taunt all of them. Nice. A bigger enemy's definitely about to pop in, right? Yep. Not surprising. And that's all my essence back. Isn't that great? Okay. Bump. No, I don't want to get egged. I know it's not an actual egg, but it's what I think of, okay? No. Can you just get in there? I hate being slow. The web stuff is so annoying. Any loot here?
Good shooting, Kai.
It's nice that they talk to each other. Ow, what the... Did I just blow myself up? What the heck was that? Oh. Oh, they're dream thralls. Okay, well. RIP all of you anyway. Let me come across over here first. Hi. Yeah. Unseen, unheard, sure. Let me... Assassinate! Nice. Holy crap, 1,000 damage. Beautiful. Oh, you're glowing. Oh, is it just glowing because I used my assassination ability? Probably. But still, very impressive. Kind of wish I didn't explode, you know. Wonderful. So if I was not observant, would there have been like a way forward here or not? Because it kind of looks like not. You would have come all this way and then you would have seen the hole and been like, oh crap, there's a thing I missed. Okay. So this place must be story related. Right? Well, that's not necessarily true. If it was really super story related, it would probably require a companion. Or like the new companion. Okay, well there's a way up there. A lot of plants around here. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Mildewed Notes. A small collection of notes written on spore-spotted, water-stained parchment. It is titled An Account of the Progression of the Dream Scourge. Okay, I'm really struggling. An account of the progression of the Dream Scourge. It reads, the affliction begins with brief absences, that is, moments of unawareness, not unlike those caused by disrupted sleep, over-inebriation, great age, and so on. Then, within the span of days, this affliction progresses to a hallucinatory state. In every instance it is the same. The afflicted dreams, in waking life, of floral imagery. The detachment from reality is not sudden, but gradual. The afflicted recognize the degradation of their faculties until they are lost entirely within the realm of the dream. During this period, appetite lessens, as the afflicted are unresponsive to the world around them. The skin takes on a sickly hue, and then a greenish one. The afflicted are largely lethargic. Then comes what is currently believed to be the final change. The skin blossoms with fungal growth. The afflicted regain their energy and lash out with uncanny strength at the world around them. No stage of progression is known beyond this point. True, so far,
We made an oath. We can do nothing for them.
We're damned.
Okay, this is barred, so I can't get in right now. Although, I guess I could just go up and around.
Dream thralls. Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
Should I? Oh no, you guys are all inflicted. All afflicted. Yeah. Yeah, you guys are all screwed. Diary scrap. The final page of a short diary written in a shaky hand. The other pages are torn away. What remains reads, Lost the cave stone. Vines reach canopy sky, cave gone. Cannot will back the world. The stone, I know, greenery, the garden, kith, only blossoms. Thoughts like pollen, pollen to be carried, to grow and renew. Soul disperse spores, to grow anew. Alright.
Red petals. Red petals.
I'm kind of like, if I open this, are they just going to jump me? Hello?
I am. No.
This is the garden. So it has always been.
Okay, what are you digging at, Elamir? I can't actually talk to you. You're the only one I can't talk to. Well, the funny thing is that I just closed them in. The funny thing is they didn't even lock this door. Like, they could have locked the door, but they didn't. So, like, they could have come out at any time, basically, is what I'm getting at. Fascinating. Interesting way of protecting yourselves. This will definitely let me into the back area where they were just chilling, right? Hello. I'm coming around.
Who are you? What do you want from us?
I want these plants. And then I'll talk to you. Alright, who the heck are you folks?
Gods take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Nerd!
Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
Well, I'm glad that you recognize I was a godlike and not another dream thrall, considering the growth from my head. Good rumors, I hope. I worked hard on developing an excellent reputation.
We heard that you speak with the voice of the Emperor, that you come in the name of the Empire.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weengar, then. That's fortuitous.
Oh yeah, I met him when I
We created
arrived.
a small settlement here, after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local adherents warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them.
Of course you
Then
did.
some of our people became afflicted.
We
What a
sequestered the
surprise.
infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weengar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions.
I mean, he's
the
not
Steel
wrong.
Garrote is very clear about whether dream thralls can be permitted to live.
So why are you harboring dream thralls?
Gods, I wish we never had.
We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
Clearly not the case. You want to save the dream thralls?
It was certainly the desired outcome. But given what we've seen of the plague, we may have to kill them instead.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
What can you do? Absolutely
We
nothing.
need your help, Envoy.
Okay, what can I do?
Kill the Dream Thralls for
Okay,
us.
easy.
That way Wingar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrod won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
I can definitely do that.
Joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Wingar for provisions. We only need supplies.
No, there's no
I
point.
know he has
They're all dead.
provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight.
Exactly, you're not thinking straight.
Provisions. We can decide what to do next.
Got it. I'll go kill the Dream Thralls. Any other solutions?
I have one. There's no hope for us, after all. You could kill us.
What?
Let's be realistic. We're damned either way. Might as well end it cleanly.
How about no?
talking
Yeah,
about,
right?
Lunatic?
Like, are you crazy?
Even if the Envoy got Wingar to protect us, there's no guarantee his words will mean anything to the Steel Garrot. They might still decide we're infected.
They might. It's not guaranteed.
They might decide we're trying to infect other Adirans.
Then we'll just take the provisions and...
And what? They'll still run out. We're going to die. It's just a matter of whether it's by starvation or the Steel Garrot's hand. No. Better we just end it here. Envoy, put us out of our misery.
Yeah, that sounds insane. I'm definitely not doing that.
Kill her if you must, but the rest of us will leave this cave and never look back.
You can't give up hope. You don't know what will happen if you get provisions. Got it. I'll kill the Dream Thralls. You can't give up hope.
A bit sentimental, but your logic is sound. Thank you, Envoy.
Alright. Dream Thrall culling.
Please, think about this. My brother is one of them.
He's already
Better
dead.
they die than us, you imbecile.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
Alright then. Deal with the Dream Thralls. Easy enough. Will do. Hello. Good night.
This was for the best.
I agree. Speak with the naturalists in the cave. Okay. Look, I kind of feel bad, but it kind of had to be done.
Well,
The Dream Thralls are all dead.
it is done then. This miserable chapter is over. Halfor would have preferred we made a breakthrough in our studies. But at least he's at peace.
I envy his peace. The Steel Garrot will hunt us forever.
If we had better provisions, we'd at least be able to hide out here until the Inquisitor's attention wanders.
No.
I can still get you the provisions, don't worry.
She doesn't speak for us, Envoy.
Okay, we've been through this. Go to Eagle's Reach. I'll talk to Wimgard about getting you better provisions. Yeah, I'll do
We
both.
could do a lot with that. Thank you, Envoy.
Why are you even thanking the Envoy? All the supplies will do is prolong our death.
You'll be fine.
Welcome to take matters into your own hands, if you prefer. I'm growing tired of your whining.
Okay, well that was interesting.
I know it.
We can definitely double back to Wimgar. You need to chill out, lady. Also, there's a whole section to this cave that I didn't check out yet. Is this just a way out? It's just a way out. Okay, well. Definitely would have been nice to, have known about this. I guess this is going to be the Skyrim door where you just come out, like, you know, on a cliffside or something. And it's not actually... Oh, wait. Ah, the big door. At least now I have an easy way back in. Never mind. Still, I went through all this trouble to explore this area, and it doesn't even lead to the sulfur mines. So, I might have to go up and around still. Okay. Fascinating. But for now, let's go back to Eagle's Reach. Is there a quick way for me to get up here? I guess I'm just going to go to the party camp. Okay, what do you want, Marius?
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous.
What makes Shatterscarp so dangerous?
This used to be a fertile land.
Oh, really?
Lakes, forests, all of that.
Because it just looks like desert to me right now.
Suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
Constitution. I think I'll be able to handle it.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just
He's
keep
right
your head
here.
and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others.
Alright,
What do
that's
you
fine.
need?
Nothing. Oh, actually, I could have talked to you about Shatterscarp.
Where did you learn to hunt?
Early on, I learned from a warden named Ilinka. After that, I learned a lot from just going out and surviving on my own.
I'll bet you're a natural. You make it look effortless.
If you know what you're doing, it's not really that hard.
Some hunt with their eyes and ears, but you are hunting with your soul.
Not sure I get what you mean.
I believe you were a true hunter in a past life. An apex predator, like a Stelgar. You may not know it, but those instincts are still yours. Lying dormant, like a cat in the tall grass.
Right, that's me. Marius, king of the grasslands.
Yeah, he's always uncomfortable with the whole soul stuff, so...
Awaken your former self? Wouldn't that
He
be
definitely doesn't want that.
Oh no, absolutely.
Yeah. He's not into it.
I know when you change your mind.
Alright, let's talk.
I have a moment to talk.
That's good.
Right. What do you need?
I'm interested in learning more about Shatterscarp. Actually, do you have any tips for surviving in Shatterscarp?
Let's see. Shatterscarp doesn't want to kill you, really, but it isn't interested in helping you survive either. The key here is water and shade. Cover your skin, or it'll be dried out in no time and you'll be as red as a Balrog's throat. You might be worried about saving water, but what you want to do is try not to sweat. Stay in shade as much as you can. And don't drink the water from the plants out here. They're all full of parasites and poisons. Getting sick out here is the worst.
Noted. I'm interested in learning more.
They say this used to all be underwater until something happened that cracked open the ground and swallowed the seas. Makes sense to me. If you dig far enough, you'll find strange things like old fish bones that don't make sense in a place like this.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's why Thirdborn appeals to the Rowatayans so much. Like, there's an ancestral connection with what the land used to be.
That makes sense too?
Maybe they just like fishing off the coast. What do I know?
Okay.
Let's see. It gets cold out here at night.
Got it.
I always make a fire in camp, and no matter how hot it is during the day, I always keep a blanket.
Good idea.
I like to camp on a hill or plateau if I can, because even the slightest bit of rain can cause a flash flood.
Also fair.
You'd be surprised how many people drown in Shatterscarp. Nothing's prepared for rain out here, especially the land itself.
That might be why the Rowatayans like this place as well.
So, there you go.
Alright.
What else is there? Let's see. I collected a good amount of water.
I'm literally just exhausting his dialogue options, if at all possible.
Water here. We have enough to travel for a while, but if we get stuck out here, we are in big trouble. I also put jerky in my pack. Drinking water isn't enough. You'll need that salt too. That's something most people forget. Pestle root is good when you're thirsty. Doesn't have any water in it, but makes you feel less thirsty when you chew it. It's not perfect, but it can get you through that extra distance before you can find more water.
Fair. Alright, that's enough for now. I don't really need any more.
Changing the subject?
Any more thoughts?
Right. Go ahead.
Anything I should know about Kai?
It's a blistering.
Okay, he's literally just going through stuff that he's talked about before. Yeah, you're welcome. And Giotto wants to talk, so therefore I'm going to talk to Kai.
Hey,
oh, you wanted to talk too, apparently.
What happened in Emerald Stair?
Which is?
I know your emperor sent you here to represent Adir.
Yes.
But the Stilgarrote trying to raise Fjord has got to make things harder for you.
Very true. We stopped it. That counts for something.
You saved lives. Of course that counts. But that doesn't make it easy. The cruelty behind the Stilgarrote's plans. It's hard to reconcile that with the place you've called home.
Again, they don't represent Adir. They also just said that they wanted to potentially, like, detach from Adir. Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience.
Yeah. I told you about my time fighting under Rauatai's flag in the Deadfire. Seeing what we did there, what we allowed. I felt like the home I knew was changing, bit by bit, or maybe I was. Enough about me, though. I want to know about you.
My mission hasn't changed. Feeling has no place in this. I still believe Adir can be a force for good. Besides, my people deserve a chance here. Yeah, I'm gonna pick 2.
You'd think this island's big enough, wouldn't you? Anyway, I just want to check in with you. This may be your burden, but you don't have to carry it alone.
Thank you,
What's on your
Kai.
mind?
So, tell me about Tama's badge, the one that you're looking for?
A marker of his service to Thirdborn's defense. And something that helps his comrades identify his remains, if needed.
You always hope it won't come to that.
You hope it won't, but you know it might. It's an old Rauatayan naval tradition that Thirdborn's kept alive. And another debt I owe him.
Okay, sure. How did Thirdborn come to be?
The story goes that a lot of the first arrivals were Rauatayans without other prospects. Too low on the ladder to take over the family trade, too poor to learn another.
Okay, the Thirdborn of their families. Makes sense.
Exactly. Rauatai's an inhospitable environment, to say the least, so my people have a proud tradition of seeking our fortunes elsewhere. The Rauatai's got a big navy that always needs fresh blood, and there are plenty of opportunities for large, colorful mercenaries and bodyguards all over Aora.
Of course, of course. Rauataians aren't all warriors and sellswords.
Of course not.
Yeah.
We've also got poets, artists,
that's generalization.
Traders, you name it, just like anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not the ones who built Thirdborn. It started as a convenient harbor for pirates and mercs to lie low. Bold, or desperate, fishing crews from Rauatai would follow seasonal catches out here.
Seems like a rough place to lie low and a long way for a fishing trip. And that became a town, huh?
Over time, those early arrivals built huts, a proper harbor, and walls to protect them from all the hungry things in the desert. Well, that brought in a steady trickle of veterans, ruffians, trophy hunters, and rugged eccentrics. People looking for fresh adventure, or running from the consequences of their old ones.
Fair enough. And which one are you? Yeah, that was what I was going to ask, too.
Bit of both, I guess.
Alright. Want to know more about Shatterscarp?
Where to start? It's a huge desert full of sandy wastes, canyons, and highlands. On a clear day, you can stand at one of the overlooks to gaze straight across the great sand sea and see no end to the dunes.
Wow. Oh, I prefer a little greenery myself.
Rauatai didn't have much of that, so I guess I'm used to it. But Shatterscarp may surprise you. It's dangerous and stark. A lot like Rauatai, but in a different way. Sandstorms instead of typhoons. Guess that's part of what I liked about it. Familiar, but different.
Mm-hmm. Got questions about you.
Ask away.
You've
heard everything.
Okay, nothing else to hear from
Check
you.
your bedroll for fangworms.
Alright, Giada, what do you want?
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. Finally, I had a moment to myself, and look what happened. The Steel Garrote invaded the Living Lands.
That's not your fault.
Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell.
They would have done that whether or not you had time for yourself. Want to talk about it?
Only if you can stand the ramblings of a depressed bookworm.
I can do
I used
that.
to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is
Do we
one
know it's
animal
mad, though?
supposed
Why are
to
you calling
compete
it
with
that? You're not alone. You also have an envoy, a mercenary, and a tracker. True. Yeah.
All we're missing is the juggling act. Maybe
That's
I'm
Yahtzee.
being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake?
Arcane Scholar. I hear that a lot, usually from students on the cusp of a breakthrough.
If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. I can't wait forever. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really.
If you say so.
Not the first Animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. Let's talk about Shatterscarp.
Anything in particular?
Do you know any local history?
I'm afraid not. I've spent a little time in Dawnshore, but this place is a mystery to me. It's good to be somewhere different. Somewhere I can build new memories. Whenever I'm reminded of how big this island really is, it makes my problems feel smaller.
Okay, I wanted to ask about you.
What are you so curious about?
Everything. What do you think of our travel companions?
I've spilled all the gossip.
Okay, that's fine. Sounds like Governor Vidaro might end your banishment.
Yes, and now I have to decide for myself if that's something I want. When he told me to leave, I was heartbroken, but also excited. Some animancers thrive in a structured environment. It's never been my way.
Okay. If you choose to go back, set healthy boundaries.
Not a bad idea. Who says I have to play by their rules anyway?
It's up to you in
Thank
the
you
end.
for
I don't really
speaking
care.
to Ignacy on my behalf. Whether or not I choose to return, it matters that I can.
Correct. So how are you holding up?
Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but...
Have we, though?
I'm
Like,
no
realistically?
closer to finishing my family's
We've
work.
barely done anything other than discover... I mean, we discovered the existence of the God of the Living Lands, but... I don't know if we actually did that much in the long run so far. Since you joined my party, it has been a very short time frame. And why is that? Wait, do all animancers suffer from ennui?
Only the good ones. Through animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents.
Yeah, again, don't... If you're going to turn into a plant, do me a favor and do it far away where I don't also get caught up in
Until I
it.
understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm... nothing.
You're overthinking a bit. Your research will change lives. This is a setback, nothing more. Did you ever stop to think that you're more than your work?
Of course. I've heard that one before. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right?
True.
I'll find answers in the garden. For better or worse.
I guess we'll find out together.
You know me. Always ready with an answer.
True. Alright, that's enough for now.
Pleasant dreams.
Yes, thank you. You too. Let's go back out and talk to the commander. Yes, this is the party I want. And let's see how he feels about sending supplies over to the folks in the well. The fact that I have to kind of run back up there is a little awkward, but it's fine, I guess. Just back up here. Kind of wish there was a faster way up, to be honest. Or at least like a fast travel way, you know, fast travel point, but apparently not the case. Not available to me. I do still need to go and head down to the homestead as well, which seems relatively close, but I don't think I'll be doing that in this episode. Alright, Captain, whatever your name is. Wim something? Werman? Women? Oh, not women. Definitely not women. Wimgar!
What can I do for you, Envoy?
I need to talk to you about the burnt-down settlement in the lake bed. Wait, why'd you think you could keep the truth from the burned settlement hidden from me?
Ah, you know then. I figured this would happen sooner or later with your reputation. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave.
Stay in the cave? They're losing their minds. Wait, they told me the whole story. We need to discuss this.
Ah, right. So, you know then. Kill our sick or die ourselves. The Inquisitor didn't say as much directly, but the import was clear enough. I'll only say I'm sorry you've been brought in on the secret. The fewer who know, the safer we all are.
I dare you to attack me for knowing the secret. You can trust me, you know. The Steel Garrote are no friends of mine.
I appreciate knowing that. Thank you. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit? Or are they gone?
They are most definitely gone. They're not. We couldn't risk them spreading infection. They were suffering, Wimgar. They aren't anymore.
I see. May their souls know peace, then. And the civilians? They're still hiding as before? And no longer taking patients?
I like the way he's phrasing this. Correct. Best they hide out until everything is forgotten, don't you think?
I suppose so.
Yes, and before I forget, make sure you give them some better rations while they're down, so...
Rations? Of course. I'll make sure they have better rations.
Okay, that's fine. Do I go back and report this, or is it done? Side quest completed, it says. Okay, so that's that for the time being. Oh, this is actually like a tough quest according to this. Okay, that's exciting. So, I am thinking that this is a good spot to stop. I hope that you enjoyed what you saw here today and that you're doing well wherever you are. This has been Karst with Avowed, and we'll see you next time as we explore the rest of, more of Shatterscarp. So have a great day, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye now.